idea. My energy level is off the roof. I want to welcome everyone to today's session. So I think we're live on YouTube. Is we're live on YouTube right now. Sheesh! Oh my goodness. You guys have no idea. You have no idea how I'm feeling right now. You have no idea how I'm feeling right now. And as a matter of fact, I appreciate every one of you adopting those hot fire emojis. I see those fire emojis right there. I appreciate every single one of you dropping those fire emojis right there, right now. Energy is everything, regardless of whatever the circumstances, regardless of whatever the situation of things right is right now. Guess what? How you react to it is all that matters, right? How you react to it is all that matters. I'm pumped up. I want to welcome everyone to today's session. Um, we'll be speaking on. Let me just put this up in a moment. Yeah, good. Today we're going to be speaking on 2025. We're going to be speaking on the Forex insights, the opportunities and pitfalls that exist in the foreign exchange space. Now, let me quickly give you all this. If you invited someone to this call and they are not here, please do them the favor, right? I'm begging. Please do them the favor of texting them, of putting a call through to them. Go on those WhatsApp group chats and then let everybody know that we are live. We are live. We don't do African time here. Right? Apologies to all Africans, but come on, it is what it is, right? But we do not do African time here. So do these people a favor, put a call to them, get them on. Let's get this amazing, informational, insightful webinar started, right? For those of you who got a link directly for me, either via group chat or something, I think one of the information I dropped um at the tail end of the invite that went out is um I said up on the call now and type in your name and the country you're connecting from. That was an instruction for those of you in my inner circle. You are in a group chat that I'm also present in. I dropped this information and I said up on the call now and type in your name and the country you're connecting from. Now I have a gift. I have a gift for the first person who followed that instruction. I have a gift. I have a gift for I have a gift for the first person who followed that instruction. And the person goes by the name Ude Robert. Ude Robert, you know what you're gonna do? The gift is a special one. This is what you're gonna do. If you have a trading account, right? If you have a trading account, forward me the MT4 or MT5 login details on Monday, right? For the whole of next week, I am going to personally take that account for you. Robert Patrick, are you there? I definitely believe he wasn't expecting this for the whole of next week. So immediately, oh my goodness, power is out. But don't worry, we're good. I have a standby light here. I'm in Nigeria. He wasn't expecting this, but that's what happens when people follow instructions to the latter, right? So you're going to send me the login details. You send me the somebody say, somebody the first month you have the rewards. So you're going to send me the details of your MT4 MT5, regardless of the broker you're using to trade. You're going to send me the login details with the password. I am going to personally trade that account for the whole of next week. Right? Congratulations to you. This is also to encourage the rest of us. When an instruction has been sent out, try as much as possible to follow the instruction. Because guess what? At the end of the day, you're welcome. At the end of the day, that's the only way this Forex thing can make sense. Right? The reason why most people are still losing in Forex today is because of their inability to follow simple instructions. The instructions are not complex, they are simple and straightforward. You need to pay close attention to details. Right? And then I see some of you still putting up information about your name, where you're connecting from, regardless of whether you got the gift or not. I appreciate each and every one of you. I'm just going to quickly do a recognition of every single one of you who have dropped on the chat, the country, and your name. In just a moment, I see Robert Patrick, the winner, is from Lagos, Nigeria. Welcome to the call. I see Blessing from Netherlands. Welcome to the call. I see Georgia from Barbados. Welcome to the call. I see Cosmas from Kuwait. Welcome to the call. I see who else is there? Who else is there? I see, man, so many fire emojis right now. Jeez, this thing is crazy. I see Jamie Alford from Arkansas, USA. Welcome to the call. I see Michael from Nigeria. Welcome to the call. I see Uchendu from Nigeria. Welcome to the call. I see Techno Li6 precisely from is your name precisely? Anyway, you're from Enugu. Welcome to the call. I see Dakulot from Nigeria. Welcome to the call. I see Donet from Guyana. Welcome to the call. I am so excited once again to have each and every one of you on today's call. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, we're just going to get right straight into it. To introduce myself, my name is Emmanuel. I'm a Forex coach and trader. You see, the word coach comes first before the trading. Right? It's not planned. I just prefer I take my coaching business much more important than the trading because I still believe in the concept of or I believe in the fact that when you help enough people win, when you get so many people what it is they want to get, you would also get what it is you want to get. So I'm a fulfilled trader. I'm a profitable trader. I'm a successful trader, not because of the amount of money I'm earning or I earn from the markets every single week. It's because of the amazing impact I'm having in the lives of so many individuals, both in my country and outside this country, right? So I'm a Forex coach and trader. I've been participating in the foreign exchange market for over 5 years now. My first attempt at Forex was the month of August 2019. And since then, ladies and gentlemen, without mind saying words, it's been from glory to glory. I give God the glory so far for the journey. And I'm just so excited and intentional about this call. I'm excited and intentional about it because um, I've seen so many people. I consider myself to be lucky. Yes, even though I had to like I had good mentorship, I had I was able to follow instructions to the latter. I still consider myself lucky in the sense that I think I was in the right place at the right time with the right set of individuals. I want you all to know this, regardless of whatever it is you've gone through in Forex, you are not a failure, right? In fact, I want each and every one of you to go onto the chat right now and type in, I am a success right now. Place the chat with the word, with the sentence, I am a success. And while you type it out, you want to speak it out, right? I am a success. You say it, you type it. As a matter of fact, I'm going to do my own. I am, I am a success. You don't just type it out, you say it. I am a success, right? This is just for you to understand that regardless of the amount of money you've lost in Forex, regardless of the situations you found yourself, regardless of how big that debt is, because of your inexperience in the market, you are not a failure, you are a success. All you just need to do is to put yourself in the space where your growth is inevitable, right? When I started in this environment, ladies and gentlemen, I had the gift of men. I had the gift of men. I had mentors, I had coaches, I had partners that were literally after my success. In fact, at the point in time, I think at the point in time, I consider some of these mentors to even be intentional about my success more than myself. So you can see where this old energy is coming from. Right? You can see for those of you who have been one way or the other, you've been able to listen to me directly or indirectly, maybe via forex training sessions. You would all understand how intentional I am when it comes to duplicating the skill. It's not because of any other thing other than the fact that I was blessed to have mentors in my space that helped me attain success. I've not finally attained success. I mean, success is a progressive realization of a worthy idea right? Like what's his name? Like El Nightingale will say, right? I'm still in the process of attaining success, but I'm saying thus far, I've been blessed with the gift of men, from mentors to leaders to coaches, even to my partners. God has blessed me with amazing people. So I'm making emphasis on this point so that you yourself can understand that you only need to be in the environment of the right persons for you to grow, right? And so this Forex Insights call, or this 2025 Forex Insights calls are not based on my experience. No, no, I told you I've just been training for 5 years, right? I don't consider myself to be amongst the experienced people, right? But for the last 5 years, ladies and gentlemen, I can tell you I've seen these things repeat. No, for 4 years now, I've seen these things repeat themselves in the market over and over again, right? Happy New Year to each and every one of you once again. But for you to understand the dynamics of Forex, there's certain information you need to pay close attention to. And on this call right now, we're going to be discussing few of them. Please do understand that I am not licensed to give this information. Whatever information I'm giving to you is based on my personal research and based on the experience I've been able to gather in the foreign exchange market over a period of 4 years plus. Right? So let's quickly talk about the introduction to the Forex market. I do believe we have individuals on this call who are like, I mean, they're still trying to like grasp the knowledge. What exactly is Forex? What's this guy saying? Right. So for their benefits, let's quickly give a brief introduction about Forex. Now, the Forex market is a short form for the word foreign exchange market. It's a place where people buy and sell currencies. It's not a physical place, right? It's not a physical place. It's a digital space. Just the same way you have Jumia, the same way you have Konga, the same way you have Amazon, right? And then you shop online. That's the same way you buy and sell currencies digitally in the foreign exchange market. It's the largest financial market in the world, ladies and gentlemen, where trillions of dollars are traded every single day. The market is open 24 hours a day, 5 days a week, because it operates globally. It doesn't matter. I see some of you are from Guyana. I see some of you are from Barbados. I see some of you are from the United States. Majority of you are from Nigeria. Guess what? Regardless of wherever it is you are, you're able to participate in the foreign exchange market 24 hours, 5 days a week. 24 hours a day, 5 days a week. It is influenced by factors like the economic news, political events, and market sentiments. Don't worry, those ones are just big grammars. Forget about Forget about them, right? But in short, ladies and gentlemen, to keep this thing simple, it's just simply like you're exchanging money for a trip. But in the foreign exchange market space, you're doing that with the objective of making profits, right? Now, let's quickly go straight into the advantages of Forex trading. Liquidity. What exactly is liquidity? Is the volume of funds in the market. Now, global interest would keep the foreign exchange market highly active and profitable. Let me quickly explain that. Some people are still on this call right now, or some people will see the recording of this call later, and then they'll still ask a question. A very funny question. Do you know what that question is? Are you sure the Forex market will not crash? Who agrees with me? That's a funny question. Who agrees? Okay, let me ask this way. Has any one of you, or have any one of you talked about Forex with somebody, and then they say, are you sure it's not going to crash? Or they say things like, what if it crashes? Anybody? Has anyone been there? No, 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 you guys don't do this to me. I cannot be the only one in that. I cannot be the only one who has experienced such a thing. Anyone, right? What if it crashes? I'm going to put my money there. What if so nobody has okay, so it simply means none of you have been sharing the information with others. Well, I have spoken to individuals over the last 4 years, and then I get questions like that. Now, understand it this way. One of the advantages of trading forex is the fact that it's a global phenomenon. It's impacted globally, right? As long as we continue to spend money. Where's my wallet? Okay, it's far from me. I would have got out a currency. Right? As long as we continue to spend money, right, the forex market would stay active based on global interests. That's one advantage. Another advantage is, oh, okay, let me even still say something about that. Now, do you realize that every country's currency right now, regardless of whatever your country is, your country's economy is basically dependent on the currency of your country. I'm in Nigeria right now. The currency of my country, which is the naira, the value of the naira has a toll on what the economy of this country is at this time. That's the same way it is for your own country. So you see how magnificent, you see how big this information is, right? Let's talk about the accessibility. Advancement in platforms like MT4, MetaTrader 5, MetaTrader 4, TradingView, CTrader, they are making trading easier for newcomers. I don't really think as of 15 or 20 years ago, things were this simple. No, they were not. If I do believe that at 20, 25 years back, only the banks were able to participate in the foreign exchange market. I could not, nobody, a single person could not participate in Forex. Talk about 30 years back, 3 decades ago. But now, because of the advent of technology, right, you have platforms that I've just listed now, right? You're able to access them. You don't need to read a full textbook before you understand how to utilize these platforms. Now, I want to ask a question very quickly. How many of you on this call heard about Forex? And then the first thing you thought was, this thing is difficult. But eventually, when you got into the training or when you started getting resources from your mentors or from your coaches, you figured out it was simple. If you're that person, put in a 7 on the chat box. You were thinking before when you heard the word Forex, you thought, oh my goodness, this is crazy. How can I ever understand this? But at the point in time when you started learning, you discovered it was easy. In fact, some of you would have even thought of it that, oh, are you serious? Are you saying this thing is really this easy? Yeah, I see so many sevens on the chat. Fantastic. So I think I have witnesses in that regard, right? That's to tell you how accessible trading the foreign exchange market is to the average person, to the average citizen of any country, right? Flexibility. The 24/5 trading schedule allows traders worldwide to participate. Here in Nigeria, it's about 7:19 p.m. That's about 18, that's about 19 hours. In some other countries, they're about 6 hours behind. They're about 5 hours behind. I know for folks in Barbados, I believe you guys are about 6 hours or 5 hours behind, right? For some people in the US, they're about 5 hours. Now, ladies and gentlemen, understand something. The market is flexible regardless of wherever it is you're connecting from. Why? Because there's a 24 hours, 5 days trading schedule. It's round the clock. The market is open 24 hours, 5 days a week. So, regardless of wherever it is you are, you have the opportunity to participate in the market. Now, let's talk about the opportunities in the foreign exchange market in the year 2025. The key market trends for 2025. I'm not really going to go deep into this because there are so many crazy things that would happen. This year, oh my goodness, everyone, I need you to put it on the chat. I would end. No, I'm coming. Let me gather my train of thoughts. Let me gather my train of thoughts. I will be profitable in Forex this year. Type it on the chat and then say it like that. I will be profitable in Forex this year. Very quickly. I will be profitable in Forex this year. I will be profitable in Forex this year. Good. And then while you type it, you speak it out. I will be profitable in Forex this year. And I'll tell you the reason why there's 1,001 opportunities for you to be profitable. Global economic shifts. See, I don't want to talk as much as I do not want to talk about certain countries right now. There's still no way I can discuss this without going that route. The United States of America had their elections about a month or 2 months thereabout, right? And it's brought now. I respect everyone's political views. I'm not in for this is the person we support now. None of that is my business, right? I can't control that. I would only stay on what I can control, right? But what I'm saying right now is, ladies and gentlemen, the the person who won the election, right? When we look at the way he ruled the country, the previous opportunity he had, go check what happened in the foreign exchange markets when he ruled. If you think you've seen so many things, if you think you saw something when he ruled, you've not seen anything yet. Because right now, with the with whatever is going on in in the world, the wars, economic powers, central bank policies, all of those things would influence, they would impact the foreign exchange market space a huge deal. So expect to see volatility. How many of you traded last week? Last week, this past week, not no, we're still in the week. This past week was my first week in the market. You want me to give you an idea of what happened? Oh my goodness. Just for the first week, the first trading week of the year, you need to see how volatile the market was. And that's just the first week, right? Take a look at this. Let me just digress a bit. Take a look at this. On GJ, over 300 pips in less than 48 hours. As a matter of fact, I'm not here to say this is what I did, but this is just what happened on GJ. For GU, something similar, right? Take a look at this. Look at this crazy move from Tuesday all the way to Friday, right? GU did over 289 pips. For AJ, one of my favorites. Look at what AJ did. 120 pips. So all I'm saying right here is to make you all understand that if there was ever a time you thought trading would be so lucrative or profitable, regardless of the English you want to use, this is that time. Don't sleep. Look at your neighbor and say, don't sleep. Look at your neighbor and say, don't sleep. If anybody is next to you, tap the person and say, hey, don't sleep. Why? So there are so many economic shifts that would happen this year that would greatly influence Forex volatility. Now, that's just one opportunity. Let's talk about the opportunity, availability of trading capital to retail traders. Now, when I started trading Forex in 2019, ladies and gentlemen, I started with a $100 account. Oh my goodness. You have no idea what the kind of opportunity that you have right now. I started with a 100. In fact, guess what? I was so broke to the point that someone gave me that $100 to trade with. That was my first trading account. And you know what happened? At the time, we had the mindset of, oh, you only risk 3% of your capital to make 3% or more. So imagine using $100 and you're risking 3%, which is $3 to make $3 or more. So back then, I would make $3 in a day. What did I just say? In a week. And because I was serving, I was a youth service corps member at the time. If I earned $3 in a week, nobody in the Christian lodge I was residing at the time will hear what. Oh my goodness, they won't hear enough of it. With just $3. In fact, weeks when I did $10, oh my goodness, you'd see me smiling. You will just see me smiling. And as amazing as it was then, guess what? We still struggled through it because think about it, making $10 in how many of you live? How many of you can live on $10 in a week? It's crazy, right? But guess what? Right now, the availability of trading capitals. So some of you are still with the knowledge of, oh, I don't have so much money to trade. Who told you you need so much money to trade? Who told you you need to go sell your property before you can trade Forex? There huge capitals ranging from $3,000 all the way to $500,000 with just a little amount of your own money. So they get to bear the risk on your behalf. They are the ones with the capital. They give you the capital, collecting little from you. And then when you trade, they give you a particular percentage. In fact, guess what? You still have the higher percentage of the profit you make. They get the lesser one. Yet, it's still their money. You have life funded accounts, you have evaluations, you have challenges account. This is not the call where I'm going to start explaining this. But I just really want you all to understand this. If you ever thought trading equity, if you ever thought trading capital was a problem, wake up. Look at your neighbor again and say, wake up. I don't have any neighbor here, but hey, wake up. Right? And then another advantage or another opportunity in the market this year is emerging currency pairs. There's spotlight on lesser traded pairs with growth potential. For those of you who have lost thousands, who have lost hundreds of dollars, thousands of dollars, tens of thousands of dollars on gold, stop it. I'm shaking some table right now. Who is feeling me? If you felt what I just said now just affected you, put in 5 on the chat box. If you think what I just said now affected you, put in 5 on the chat box. You see them drop the 5 now. They know themselves. All of you are just focused on high volatile currency pairs. Stop it this year. Stop it. Why? Because they are literally, you can see some of them say 5. They know themselves. Because they are literally emerging currency pairs that are getting into the spotlight and are creating so much. When you look at the chart, see somebody is saying gold is still the real deal. Congratulations. But please, ladies and gentlemen, guess what? Have you actually noticed that where you have the majority of people at is where there's failure? Emmanuel, don't drop this. Did anybody get that? Did you catch it? Wherever the majority focus on, if you are wise, what are you supposed to do? You're supposed to run. Why? There's going to be so many catastrophic events there. So when you see when you have 10 new traders in your space, guess what? 8 of them are focused on gold. I'm not saying gold is a bad thing, right? I'm just saying that this is the year you want to shift your focus. There are currency pairs, emerging ones that would make you so much money with little or no effort. I just shared my TradingView platform with you. Did you see anything like gold there? The amount of money I earned this week. Some people that have been trading gold for the last 6 months have not made it. Respectfully, I'm just trying to. I'm saying this to drive the point of shifting focus to currency pairs that would not give you a headache. They would move the way they're supposed to move, and yet you would earn all you're supposed to earn. Because guess what? At the end of the day, your earning is not in the currency pair you trade. Your earning is in what you do. Your earning comes from what you do as a trader, not the currency pair you trade. I have mentees. Okay, sorry, I don't like using the word mentees. I have partners on this call right now. For lack of time, if I get them on, they'll tell you what they did with gold, what I advise them to do, and what they are learning right now. But time will not permit us to do that. Now, what about the role of technology in Forex? We have auto copiers. Do you realize now, ladies and gentlemen, that even if you do not have the time to trade Forex, even if you do not have the time to do copy and paste, you could literally set up an account with a broker, link it up with an experienced trader account, and whatever the experienced trader is doing, it's duplicated in your account automatically. You don't need to do anything. And then at the end of the month or at the end of the duration of time, you and this trader or the signal provider, you can split profits. Do you also realize there are AI trading tools that literally just automatically input trades for you? setting the stop loss parameters, setting the take profit parameters, and boom, that's it. What about EA trading, algorithm strategies? These are opportunities in the market, in the Forex market, in this year 2025 that most of you need to jump on. Right? Now let's talk about, we've talked about the sweet things. Let's talk about the things you're supposed to run away from. Excuse me, right? The pitfalls to avoid in year 2025, as far as the Forex market is concerned, is common Forex scams. Ladies and gentlemen, we all know, see, because of what happened in the global economy last year, I tell you, some of you will see some opportunities this year, and you would literally, you will be so convinced that you want to sell the roof. You want to sell the roof of your house, or you want to sell the house you live in, because they would be so sweet to be true. Run away from them. In fact, let me give you this. This is something I've been working with for I think about 6 or 7 years now. Any investment that does not put you in control of your funds, don't do it. Any investment that does not put you in charge of your funds, do not do it, regardless of how sweet it is. Because guess what? So many of these things will come into play this year. So majority of these companies will want to come into play just to leverage over the fact that most people suffered financial setbacks in year 2024. It's not for you. What about fake brokers? You would see different competitions from brokers. Oh, this broker says when you want to make deposits. I'm not making mention of any name now, right? But there are brokers that would entice you with opportunities. Oh, when you make this deposit of this amount of money, you get double or you get triple to trade. Ladies and gentlemen, please, I want to request, I want to humbly suggest, make your due diligence before you get on board these platforms. Make your due diligence. As a matter of fact, I think you should communicate with someone who has been in the space for a very long period of time and has been successful. Yes, there are some people that have been in the space for a very long period of time and they are not successful. They probably do not even have an idea of what these things are because they've been back and back and forth. Right? But do your due diligence and then talk to people about it. What about the next pitfall? Over leveraging, over trading, trading without a clear. Let's talk about over leveraging and over trading. Now, some of you, because of how volatile the market will be this year, you want to take 100 trades in a week. Don't do it. See, I was telling some amazing individuals that I have the opportunity to mentor. I was telling them, I think about 2 or 3 days ago, that Forex trading helps you multiply money when you have money. Take it from me. Yeah, by the grace of God, I've gotten to the point now where I'm multiplying money. Ladies and gentlemen, when I started in this space, I was not multiplying money. I was looking at Forex to make money. But like I said, thank God for the gift of men. I had an opportunity to be part of a company where I could shift my focus of making money, right, on something else by doing something else rather than focusing it in Forex. For those of you who are trading, you want to trade to make money. If you're not careful, you will lose more money. The financial space is an amazing space if you have the perspective of multiplying money. And let me tell you the difference. Investors multiply money. Traders make money. You know what a petty trader means? The people that exchange. See, petty traders are hustlers. They are the ones that go into the market. They are the ones that go to the market every single day. To do what? They want to get money. But have you really realized that petty traders do not make so much money at the end of the week or month? They make petty cash, just like the name petty trader implies. But guess what? Investors don't do as much as petty traders do, yet they come out of the market with huge amount of funds. You want to be an investor. Ladies and gentlemen, go to the chat right now and write, I am an investor in the foreign exchange. I am an investor in Forex. Just write it like that. I want it to be short so you don't have to type for too long. I am an investor in Forex. I am an investor in Forex. I am an investor in Forex. Everyone, let me see it on the chat. I am an investor. Don't be a trader, be an investor. There's a huge difference. Traders go into the market every single day. They want to take trades. Investor is looking out for just one or two opportunities in a week. In fact, investor is looking at two or three opportunities in a month. And what an investor would accumulate at the end of the month, trader has not even gotten anywhere close to it. That's the difference. So don't say, oh, because the market is going to be the market will be volatile. I showed some of you the charts now. You say, oh, if this is what the market is going to do, I'm going to be taking, hello, at the end of the day, you get yourself burned out emotionally, psychologically, mentally. You burn yourself out. And at the end of the week, you'd make little or nothing. Trading without a clear strategy. I've seen some people say, Naka, better lot size. Bullshit. Who is here with me? See, I'm, I'm going to tell you guys, I'm going to tell you all the reason why I started this year with this kind of call. I'll tell you, somebody remind me at the end of before the end of the call. I mean, rubbish statements. Like if you see if you see confirmation, Naka and better lot size, don't follow them. It's all bullshit. I've not seen people that over leverage their accounts. I've not seen them create sustainable wealth in the forex space. If you know anybody, send me their Instagram handle. Like they made sustainable wealth with nothing better lot size. It's all bullshit. You want to trade and you want to be successful in this space the right way, you need to do things the right way. Avoid poor risk management. The next one, unrealistic profit expectations. Oh, you've seen how amazing, you've seen how volatile the market is, and guess what? You want to make a million naira in a day. I'm not saying it's not possible, but the question is this: have you grown to that level where earning a million naira or $1 million in a day is possible? Have you gone to that? Let's talk about it intellectually. Have you gone to the level where you can actually retain the art of earning, of making $1 million every week in the market? Intellectually, psychologically, have you gone to the level where you can earn $10,000 every week in the market? If you've not gone to that level psychologically, mentally, and emotionally, when I say emotionally, now I'm saying that if you lose the money, what would happen to you? Are you sure we're not going to call 911? Because there's this particular perspective I have towards the market. You shouldn't even think of making the amount of money you cannot lose without your friends calling 911. Government sanctions and policies on trading platforms too are also things to watch out for. So while you have different brokers coming up here and there, right? Guess what? Some of them could even use the government. Some of us, God help us, some of us are in countries where we know the government itself is corrupt, right? So guess, let me play it out in front of you. You see a broker come up with different promises. This, we'll do this, we'll do that, we'll do that, and then you're excited, you put in your money. Yes, some of you might even fall victim of this because of the person who's introducing this information to you, because of how highly placed, how highly positioned you, how highly placed they are to you, right? You go in, and then guess what? A month after you're hearing, oh, government stopped them from doing this. At the end of the day, most of them is not government, though. I mean, some of them, they deliberately make governments do stuff like that because that's the only way they can just hold on to the funds people have deposited into the platform. Be wary of this information. Emotional trading mistakes based on fear, greed, and inexperience. Now, listen to this, ladies and gentlemen. Statistics have shown that 90% of new traders lose 90% of their starting capital, excuse me, within 90 days of their first trade. 90% of new traders lose 90% of their starting capital within 90 days of their first trade. If you're a victim of this, type in one on the chat box. Somebody say, Chairman, you are laughing. Am I not supposed to be laughing? Good. I love those sincere responses. Thank you so much. Always everything. Everybody is a victim, though. Exactly. That $100 I told you they opened for me. In year 2019, the $100 I told you somebody opened for me. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Reality, I lost it in 90 days after taking the first trade. This has nothing to do with whether you are a disciplined or indisciplined. It has a lot to do with experience. 90% of new traders lose 90% of their starting capital within 90 days of their first trade. When you have, for those of you who are new, when you see this, when you are aware of this, you put yourself in a better position to deal with it. Let's move on quickly. Now, what exactly are the practical tips for year 2025? I cannot overemphasize the importance of education and strategy development. Ladies and gentlemen, don't just seek mentorship. See, let me share something with you. Not everybody that trades or profits from the market successfully can be referred to as a mentor in Forex. I'll rephrase that. Not everyone who is trading profitably in the market can duplicate that act in others. If you understand what I just said now, say I hear. Type in I hear on the chat. That not everybody, you see somebody posting how they made 1,159,872 in a week. And you think, oh, because they've made that money, they can teach you how to make that money. No, not everybody that trades successfully and profitably in the market has the ability to duplicate that same thing. So be wary of the people you look out for as mentors. As a matter of fact, I'm going to share this with you. Look out for people that have duplicated what they know in the market in others. Secondly, look out for people that, what's the word? That edify what their mentees, what their proteges are doing in the market rather than what they are doing in the market. Because it doesn't make sense if I call myself a mentor and everyone within my sphere of influence is still losing money back to back. What exactly am I mentoring? Do you all understand what I'm saying? What exactly am I mentoring if 90% of the people I have in my sphere of influence are losing money? Right? So the importance of education and strategy development is key. But not just that. You need to look out for the people that duplicate. There are literally some, oh, God have mercy. There are literally some people that refer to themselves as mentors. That truthfully, the last thing on their list, on their agenda list, is to make you independent. That's the last thing. It's the last thing because they are scared of, oh, if you get independent, how exactly would they be able to earn from you? And you say you want to learn from people like that, sorry, you're going to be there for a very, very long time. Risk management techniques. I just mentioned one. Let me say it again. Do not think of making what you are not willing to lose in the market. Hey, what's your target? How much do you want to make what exactly is your profit goal in the market weekly? Coach, you know what? I think I want to do $5,000. The next question I ask is this. If you lose $5,000 in the market in a week, where are we going to find you? Are we going to find you in the bedroom? Are we going to find you in the emergency ward of an hospital next to you? Or are we going to find you dead on the bed? if you cannot think of losing a particular amount, don't even think of making it. Don't see, don't, in all honesty, please do not even think of it. Don't, right? Leveraging duplicable, practicable, and sustainable mentorship. I think I've talked about that. That was the first thing I talked about, right? Don't just seek mentorship, seek duplicable mentorship. Look out for people. And then the first, when you see somebody, oh, this person is successful in Forex and all of that, the question you should ask is this: do we have a proof that they've been able to duplicate this knowledge in others? Do we have a proof of success in others? Can we see those they've been able to educate? It's not all about them. That they are making money in Forex doesn't mean that they can teach others to make money. Staying updated on global events and economic indicators. Apologies, I had to put this because of some of you that trade with fundamentals. I'm not a fundamental trader. I'm being sincere here. Drag me anywhere you want to drag me. At the end of the day, respectfully, let's bring our trading history together and compare. I don't look at fundamentals. For those of you that know me trading, you know I don't consider those things. Why? I do not have control over those things. I don't have control over whatever news update will come out in the market. I don't have control over whether they would speak positively about whether Powell will say something that would influence the dollar the right way or the next. I don't have control. So why exactly am I supposed to be bothering myself over it, ladies and gentlemen? Then guess what? Still stay updated on global events, at least so that when people are speaking about, oh, do you know the incoming US president, you can have something to say. Right? Now, ladies and gentlemen, at this point in time, I really want to appreciate each and every one of you for listening to this. But I'm concluding now. And what I would say in conclusion is simple. I'm going to give opportunity for question and answer, so don't go anywhere yet. It's part of the outlines, yeah, outlines of this call, right? But I'm going to share this with you, ladies and gentlemen. The amazing programs, the amazing projects, mentorship projects that are available this year. Ones that I'm aware of, the amazing brokers out there that are genuine. I don't speak for any broker. But guess what? Because I've been here for a while, I know brokers that I use that I can say no to some extent. They have integrity. There are so many of them there, right? So if you're just that individual who is looking to, you know what, I really need somebody to guide me. I really need somebody to help me in this space. You see that WhatsApp number there? It's only for WhatsApp. Oh. Don't call. Oh. If you call, it will not go through, right? That WhatsApp number there is a number you can reach depending on whatever country it is you're in. If you want to access me directly, that's my Instagram handle. If you want resource in respect to trainings, oh my goodness, how many of you have been blessed with the resources I have in my YouTube channel? Let me know on the chat box. Put it in one if you've been blessed with the resources I have on my YouTube channel. Let me see if I can call myself a mentor, or I should just call myself a trader. Let me see if I'm supposed to allow the word mentor to be in my name, or I should just refer to myself as trader. Right? Oh, thankfully. Thank you so much. I'm an investor. Let me see if I'm a mentor or I'm just an investor. Thank you so much. So at least to some extent, I have witnesses here that are saying, no, 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 no. I mean, we've been blessed with what so thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I want to know if anyone has any question. I hope okay, so we're in the question and answer and we're in the question and answer session. If you have any questions, please just let me know in the chat box. I'm going to unmute you. You go straight to it. This call is not supposed to be more than an hour. So in 5 minutes, we should be done with the question and answer. Thank you so much, sir. If you have a question, just drop the number 0 on the chat box. I'm going to ask you to unmute your mic. You go straight to the point, ask the question, and boom. Okay, so I'm going to just take 5 individuals. Let me get to the five first before I see one person has dropped zero on the chat box. Anybody, any question? Maybe you've had your fair share of failure in the space, and you really want to just communicate about it and then see whatever it is you're doing wrong. Just drop in the number zero. I'll call you on to speak in a moment. Meanwhile, I have the honor of, let me see. I think I saw. Okay, good. I have the honor of I have an amazing. When I was telling you the other time that God blessed me with the gift of men back then, some of you did not really understand. But I have one of my mentors on this call is somebody who's how do I put it? Whose input in my life has made a huge deal in my success in this space. Right. So because I know you might want to leave as soon as possible. So I just made you a co-host. Just in a minute or two, I just wanted to share. Just share anything from your heart, sir. I'm blessed to have you on this call. Thank you so much for hopping on the call, sir. Mr. Kirby, I don't know if you can hear me, sir.
Just one 10 seconds. I didn't know you were
Okay.
actually. I just wanted to be on set mode. I didn't know you were actually going to bring me on. Uh, I'm looking like I just woke up from sleep, but your words are just listening to you. I couldn't just continue my sleep, but I'm going to say this. I don't know if you can hear me okay. Okay. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, sir.
All right. First, I want to congratulate each and every one of you. For some of you, it's Happy New Year. Uh, for some of you, this is we've seen before, but congratulations everyone for being on this call. And this is what I'm going to say. I'm so excited and I'm proud, for the experience that you shared, the just insight. Not everybody's going to stay on a call like this. This is you just coming out to pour your heart on some of the earliest mistakes that I won't say people do. I would say we do. All right, because anybody who's a success today is a victim of continuous failing, as long as they are consistent enough to learn from their failures. I can see a depth of, errors that has been now made experiences, from the way you spoke. And if I'm going to say any word to anyone right now who has listened, is at some stage in our life or in our career or in the feed that we are in a unique feed right now. Forex is actually a unique feed. I could say one of the most amazing feed you can be in. But at the same time, because of the opportunities we have in it, it gives it right now, anybody without a qualification can get access to a mobile phone and get access to just a couple of funds and like to start trading because they love trading. There's no restriction, there is no you must pass a qualification. And guess what? You can do it and immediately you can start earning money. But I think over the years that has been, the major challenge for a lot of people because it gives access to no training before you can actually make money. People can get access to making money. So if you have the interest, you can come in. That's why a lot of people are not groomed for success, and a lot of people fail. What we're just trying to do, or what Emmanuel is doing here right now, is aside the fact that he has had a level of success or a level of attainment when it comes to desire. He doesn't just want to push off because one of the main interests in our lives, this is someone who has, over the years, I've watched him grow. He's someone who has the interest to see other people grow because he knows where he is coming from. That's life, that's purpose. You he doesn't need to share most of the things that he has shared with anyone. He owes no obligation to share it. It's not going to, whether you take it or not, it's not going to stop him from making money next week. But why is he sharing all of these things? Because there's a pain, there's a drive, there's a desire in our heart. It's part of our life's purpose and vision to educate and liberate people. There are some certain things you just need to know. When you know these things and you're in an environment where you can get help, they feel this ego.
I think your I think your
Story.
network is
You there? Am I
Yeah, you're
breaking?
back on. Yeah, you're breaking at the point.
Okay, good. You know, I said something. I said, don't be too scared, ashamed to ask for help in this 2025 because there's a lot of benefit you can get if only you can be humble to ask for help. All right. Emmanuel, who's here today, he's now a leader of many, you know, and you want to go back, you want to study because that's one of the things I did. And I told him, study the people who are having success in the field that you're doing and just do what they are doing, you know. And at some point in his life, 2019, 2020, he came to me and asked for help. And I gave instructions and he was willing to follow those instructions. Years later, he's at the place he's giving the same help to other people. Don't be too ashamed. You can't do this thing on your own. Even the successful people don't do it on their own. At the level I am right now, I still require help. I require help from students to learn. I require help from other people who have learned to help me help others. I require help from some people who don't know what I know to see the things that I don't see in the market. I still learn. I'm humble enough to learn from even my students. Don't be too ashamed. 2025, don't be too ashamed to seek help. All right? Ask for help. If you have anyone who's in your corner, if you have any sidekick, okay, always make sure you go to them for help. Let their help instruction be your guidance in this environment. And with that being said, I'm super excited. That's my 1 minute, what I call it, they call it 2 cents, right? I don't know if it's 2 cents. I call it 2 billion. Okay, it's not 2 cents. I don't offer cents. No more. I'm offering millions. So that's my 2 million for you guys, or
Absolutely.
billion, however the value is for you. But I love this insight for 2025. Take it seriously. Watch the recording again. And Emmanuel, kudos. Well done. Thank you for setting up
Thank you so much, sir.
a foundation for those that have access to you. And we're going to do a lot of great things. Stay connected and follow instructions. My key to success. Very simple. 2 things. Stay connected, follow instructions. That's that. Thank you, Emmanuel, for having me.
Thank you so much, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, drop in some sevens on the chat box to celebrate Mr. Kenvi. Is one individual that I know has helped individuals, myself inclusive, attain success in this space. All right, so just drop in some sevens to show your gratitude. Thank you so much, sir, for that 2 billion you gave, 2 billions you gave on the call over the last couple of minutes. So I think we have two individuals who ask questions. Investor Worldwide, I'm going to look for you on, please just go straight to the question. Go straight to the question. Go straight to the question. You don't even need to thank me or thank anybody. Just go straight to the question. All right. So Investor Worldwide, I just asked you to unmute your mic. Go straight to the question, ask your question, and then we'll take Light Uchendu. Light Uchendu, get ready to ask your question too. Investor Worldwide, your mic is open. Please proceed.
Oh, all right. I want to ask if you do account management.
Account management. Okay. Be explicit, please.
Okay. All right. Maybe I will chat to you.
Account management. Are you saying no? Are you saying account management in respect to you have an account and then
Yeah, like if I deposit money, you manage it. Then we'll split the profit. That's what I mean. Hello, can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Yeah, I
I think
said
we
that
missed.
if I deposit money, then you trade it, then we'll split the profit. That's what I mean.
No. Okay, so that would be under the aspect of auto copying. Yes, there are programs like that I'm aware of. So you can just send me a DM on that WhatsApp number and then you get information in that regard. Do you understand?
All right, all right.
All right, fantastic. Light Uchendu, you're the next. Please just go straight to the question. I just asked you to unmute your mic. Go straight to the question, and yeah, you can speak.
All right, please.
Like, okay,
What currently
go
now?
ahead.
What app should I download for this?
Okay, have you been trading
Hello, can you
Forex
hear me?
before? Yeah, I can hear you.
Yes.
Have you been trading before?
Initially, I invested with someone. I invested with someone with through trader
Okay.
FXTM. That was the
Okay.
platform it was trading on, FXTM, right? So,
Okay. Okay.
but currently now, I don't know. I don't know what app should I start with? Should I start with After Effects or which one?
Okay. Okay. So this is the thing. First is there are different platforms for different things in Forex. Forex is a big space. It's a big marketplace, right? You have different brokers and different platforms for different things. I think you should reach out to me. Let me get to know what your interest is as far as trading Forex is concerned. If your interest is in earning through trading of currency pairs, there are brokers. There are different brokers. There are brokers that you can put your hard-earned money into. There are brokers you can also leverage, have access to their funded accounts, giving you access to big capital to trade. Do you understand? So I think you should just reach out to me. All of these questions, the two of you asked are personal questions. I was expecting questions like, oh, Alpha, I've lost $2 million in the market last year. How can I make them back? Don't mind me, just kidding. But ladies and gentlemen, I hope you all had an amazing time. I know it's been just an hour, 2 minutes. I hope you all had an amazing session. I'm so excited. Thank you all so much for jumping on today's call. And we're going to do great things. Like I said, just put yourself in the space of amazing individuals that want your growth, right? And then I'm open to anyone and everyone. I am open to anyone and everyone. As a matter of fact, you have my personal details on the chat box. But please, I beg you, do not call that WhatsApp number. Only text, right? As much as possible, I'll try to deal with any question, I'll try to deal with any consent you have. And I'm not guaranteeing, or I can't, of course, I can guarantee I'm in control of that. I am guaranteeing that if you reach out to me, I won't tell you what you want to hear. I'll tell you what you need to hear, right? I'm not in this, like my mentor said, I'm not in this for the money. I'm in this for the money. I'm not in this for the money from you. I'm in this from the money I would earn. God will bless me with by just helping others through integrity and honesty. Right. So really, if you want to hear sincere opinions, then reach out to me. But if you want to be sugar coated, please do not come to my DM. Right? So I want to appreciate every one of you. The recording is live. You could send the recording to your friends, send it to anyone who you think needs this information. I'm super pumped up for the year 2025. I'm super excited. I'm grateful in advance to God for the abundance we're going to create. And I think I'm going to make sure that at least once in a month, I have sessions like this that literally talks about the psychology. We could also have months where we talk about the skill set, the strategy. But don't worry, I have you all in mind. Right. So once again, thank you all so much for jumping on the call. I'll see you all when I see you all. Take care and have an amazing Saturday afternoon, evening, or morning ahead. Peace.